Welcome back to Ruined Tales Hood. It is good to see you. Just, like, casually say that after bringing him back from the dead. From the second time. The keys that you hold in my heart fit a tumbler that cannot be broken by a simple lockpick. Yeah, that's nice. You control my every thought, action, every waking moment. I find myself smiling whenever I see you, and the day seems all the brighter. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. Throughout my tenure in the Abyss, and the slave-like service to In-Death's embrace that lasted a whole 30 seconds and ended when I said one thing, you have constantly demonstrated your commitment to me as a companion, despite my earlier deceptions. I trust you as no other, and I respect you no other for this. I trust you too. He smiles, I don't care. Thank you, my friend, thank you for everything. How can we leave this dank place? I don't particularly like the Shadow Secret Party, and I long to see the sky over Tamriel. But first, we're gonna give him some equipment. Hopefully, without it breaking. Let's see, are these his? No, because I hadn't repaired anything. What else am I missing? He had a mage hood of some kind. I don't remember what... Oh, mage's hood. He doesn't have a weapon. Need a weapon. I didn't want to give him a weapon. I'm not giving him a weapon. Wait, I'll give you this bow. When did I pick this up, even? I don't know, the hell with it, though. Take the damn thing off my hands. He has clothes again! Wait, is the equipment thing working now? I must know. Hey, it's working again! Hooray! Cool! Hi, Sheevan. You look cool in the dark, don't you? But you, Sonia, you don't. No, okay. Yeah, she kind of does. Now we're gonna rob these people that just helped us. I want to stand on the circle. That's what I wanted to do before the stupid cutscene started. Yeah, I'm standing on the ritual circle. Look at me! Alright. Other stuff that we can rob. This is all just going to be like bones and stuff, isn't it? Oh, this one needs a key. Interesting. Interesting. And so does that one. I wonder what's in them. Oh, suspicious. Suspicious. What's that from? That's from a show. It's from a cartoon. Suspicious. I don't know what cartoon, though. What are we supposed to do now? Wait. We better not. I don't freaking know anymore, man. Huh. Okay, you see the sky, now what? Damn it. Sonia? Oh, for Flid's sake. Why can't you walk through walls, Sheevan? Actually, I think you did once or twice.
Yes?
Let's go for a walk! Okay. I said let's go for a freaking walk, okay. I'll be back. Oh boy, Ruin Tail wants to talk! You notice that Ruin seems to be lost in thought, occasionally glancing at your direction as if considering to ask you something. Ignore him. No, we have to talk. You know me too well, my friend, so much so that you always know when there is something on my mind. Very well, I have yet another question for you, though I wonder how weary you must grow of my constant questioning. This query relates to my recent vacation into the abyss of the faithless, and what I have learned during my time there. When you and I were both young, we learned through some form of experience that fire is dangerous, and more importantly that it burns. In my case, one of the elders in my sect took hold of my hand and pressed it up against a glowing coal, burning the scales that touched it. To this day, I still wear the scars of that experience. You see here on my right hand. But because of this, I bear no other scars wrought to burns. Rather than risk me being severely wounded or killed while learning on my own that fire is dangerous, he taught me early on in a controlled way. Tell me, my friend, is it cruel to be kind? Is being cruel to be kind a worthy concept? Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? That is my belief as well. Though my experience was not particularly pleasant in the long run, it was for the better. And I suppose that to some extent, I appreciate the fact that the elder swallowed his compassion, assuming he ever had any, in order to perform that action. What is your point? By having my hand guided to the fire as a hatchling, I knew enough about the dangers of fire to guard myself against it. Against! And even though encountering fire is sometimes unavoidable, I can at least prepare myself for any experiences with it based on my knowledge of it. In other words, my education encompassing fire has provided me with the ability to deal with it in an effective manner. Yet, never was I educated as the transition of life to death. Okay. After all, it was impossible to do stuff. Because I did not expect it, and certainly did not expect it to be resurrected, I could in no way prepare for its effect on my soul. Eyes appear sunken. You cannot begin to imagine what effect such an experience has had on a mortal spirit such as mine. Are you alright? I'm not too sure. There's a certain taint that I can feel clinging to my soul, like a stain in place that I cannot reach to clean. I feel... I'm sorry, I do not know what I feel except for unclean. Let's see... You'll be alright. He smiles. I certainly hope so. I must admit that despite the fear that clings to me like mud, it is somewhat comforting to be back in your presence once more. He laughs. Don't take that out of context, mind. But instead take it as a statement of fact that I prefer your company to that of the abyss of the faithless. I'll talk to you again when I can gather together my thoughts. Okay. Guess who wants to talk? The darkness closes in on me. Ruin, snap out of it. He doesn't seem to see. Where am I? How did I get here? Suddenly he screams, grabbing his chest as if in terrible pain. The black-robed Redguard, the drink, it was poison. My heart, it feels like it's going to explode. Missing tooth? Yes, it is me, black-robed one. What do you want of me? Please don't kill me, I will do what you want. Yeah. Save! He looks and does stuff, and visibly relaxes. As he realizes you are not the black-robed Redguard he fears. How can I be here? The last thing I remember is pain in my chest. My heart was on fire. The black-robed one, he poisoned me with a drink he bought me at the tavern. He killed me for refusing to help him. Then I saw black mountains, green seas, lightning, and clouded skies. Azure fog. The abyss of the faithless. Oh my gosh! Yeah, okay. Yes, that was it. I was sent there because I had not found a god all eternity in that hell. But somehow I'm alive again, but not alone. There is another in my head here. Do you know who he is, stranger? Oh boy, now he's got freaking two personalities. This is just wonderful! Another Argonian then, a strong one. I can hear him talking to me, telling of his friend, telling of you, but this is not his body, this is my body. And now that I'm back in it, I want him to leave. Leave this body now! You can coexist together. Like hell. I don't know. No, we cannot. There is not enough room. I can feel this mind tearing apart as we two souls occupy it. Too crowded. I want him to leave. Ruin has unfinished business. Do you? He considers the question. And he feels regret. No, not really. My life was empty. I have nothing left to do. But the abyss of the faithless, it frightens me. Okay. How can I go back there to endure agony for all eternity? We will free you. Well, what's the difference? How would he know either way? The silence that follows your words is near deafening, and lasts for an incredibly long time as he considers them at length. I mean, I suppose that it... Whatever. You will return to free me, won't you? Yes, your friend, Ruintail. He is telling me the same thing. You will find a way to free me from the abyss. I will do what you want. I will leave. Your friend can finish his business. But do not forget your promise to me. Do not forget about me. Wearily, he bows his head. His eyes grow vacant before returning to... Ruintail? I'm sorry, my friend, I do not know what has come over me as of late. It seems that every time I close my eyes, if only for a moment, I find myself trapped once again in the darkness of undeath. There are some things that no mortal is meant to see, and the empty void in which the faithless linger after death is one of them. We spoke before, and I told you that by being exposed to fire I learned of its dangers, and hence could be prepared for its effects and its wounds. Yet nothing could prepare me for what I experienced in the other realm, the shock of the transition into death, the sights of the fetish smells. All of it is like a scar upon my soul, and I feel petrified by its taint. Once before, death followed me in a metaphorical manner. Because I had killed so many people, I had felt stained by the blood that I had spilled. Now, though, death truly is a literal part of me, and I can feel myself succumbing to it from time to time. You know, why would he just break out into this after having... whatever. Just an excuse to talk. What did you see? What I saw was death now. 2 roads bathed in a shaded wood, and I found myself unable to travel both. And if one be traveler, trapped I stood, caught in oblivion, a dark veiled hood. I could see that each of the routes led to a certain paradise, one for various shades of light and one for the servants of darkness. Yet there was no route for me, no path for the various shades of gray. Because I am forever godless, I have damned myself in death, and it will forever hold sway over me. Ah! I do not think so, my friend, because I cannot get past the hypocrisy of the gods. I cannot fathom the value of worshipping a god that toys with us mortals so mercilessly. Exactly. Why worship a god when he cannot guarantee a good life and a peaceful death? Why delude myself in such a way? No, my friend, I am doomed because of my own lack of faith, and my own intellectual approach to the concept of spirituality. Why does it matter? It matters because in my heart I know that one day I will travel again. I will again stand at the exact same crossroads and again be unable to travel down them, skipped the line by mistake, and the day will come where I no longer have you around to resurrect me. On the day I will be alone forevermore, and that, my friend, scares me the most. We will talk again on this. It is playing on my mind in such a manner that has consumed my every waking moment. So surely we will talk of it again. I know. And if you intend to keep your promise, I suspect you will learn more than you ever wanted about the abyss. For now, my friend, let us simply walk in peace. I simply look forward to the silence of having one soul. Man, shut up! Alright then. You know, I was just kind of thinking, though, isn't it kind of a plot hole that we even ended up in the Abyss of the Faithless? Like, how do we get there in any of these mods, like Tears of the Fiend or Ruined Tale's Tale? Well, actually, never mind, because we do the potion in Tears of the Fiend. But what gets us to the Abyss of the Faithless here? Was just a dream? I don't know, I was randomly thinking about that while doing stuff. Anyway, I'll see you all for the next conversation. I think we've got a couple more. Hopefully, because I was told this series of conversations isn't as long as the others.